Greetings and welcome to your Biological Sciences Combined course. This is Professor Fevres, and the purpose of this navigation video is to guide you through some important information in order for you to be successful in this course. When you guys logging into the course, the first thing you should do is just go to your syllabus. Everything you need to know about this course is stated on the syllabus. As soon as you click on it, it just opens up. I want to bring your attention and explain really well the educational materials needed for the course. You do need a textbook or the access code for the Launchpad, which is for the What is Life? A Guide to Biology, the 4th edition. Textbook or access code, either is fine. The access code for the Launchpad, it has actually a lot of practice exercises, practice quizzes that will help you deepen your knowledge on the concepts that you have to learn for this course. But I do not assign any work on the Launchpad. Therefore, if you rather have the textbook, which I know sometimes you can get at Amazon discounted prices, you are okay. So either or is fine. But I know some students, they rather get the Launchpad because they have the practice material, and that's fine. You will need an additional different access code for the lab platform for this course. Remember, this is a course that includes labs, and so the labs are virtual, and so they are actually on the Hayden McNeil lab simulation platform, and that is at different access codes. So if you get access code for the book, you will need to get an additional one for this, and sometimes that's confusing. So that is why I am making an emphasis of it. I'm emphasizing the fact that it's two different access codes. Now, when you get the access codes for either the book or the lab platform, well, let me back up it. If you basically, this is going to be the first week, and I understand there is a little bit of a delay, or there will be a little bit of a delay on the shipment of the access codes and textbooks and educational material for courses. I just want to let you know that for both of this, you have like a 2-week trial. All you have to do is for each one of them, there is a link on the Canvas course, and I will show you. And on that link, once you go into it, there are instructions for you to register for free for the first 2 weeks. So you can get like a 2-week trial, and then by the time that the trial ends, you should have gotten the material and or the access code. You should be fine. Now, what I was gonna say is for the Hayden McNeil lab simulation, you must always, and let me say that again, you must always access the labs through the modules link. If you access the labs any other way, your score will not be recorded on the Canvas platform. It would show as a 0. That is something that this is the way they did it. There's no other way around it. It'll let you do the lab. It'll let you complete the quiz that comes with the lab, but the score will not transfer to the Canvas. So, and I'll show you what I mean by that once I actually get this. So the instructions on how to register are down here, and please follow them. Because it includes what I just finished explaining. You must access the lab through the link on the modules, and I'll take you over there. But I want to bring to your attention the attendance policy. If you've been taking Valencia courses before, you know this is actually a mandatory thing. For me, you guys need to email me acknowledging that you have actually reviewed this syllabus by October 6, 2020. If I don't hear from you by then, I would actually shoot you an email saying, hey, you need to send me that email, otherwise you will be dropped from the class at that point. And then there is the this is the grading and makeup policy for this course. There's read it. Make sure you read it. But in all summary, there are a total of 4 exams and 7 quizzes and a total of 14 digital virtual labs with let me see, a total of 10 discussions forums and one final essay, which is about 150 points. Let me talk to you a little bit about the quizzes and the exams. They are open notes. The quizzes for this course and the exams, this is the thing. You guys register to a course that is 10 weeks long, and we need to cover all the material that is good for this course. So let's go to modules here. This is how you access your class material. You go to your modules, and in there there's a lot of information for you guys to review, but we start with week 1. So the modules are actually by week, and they will open gradually as we go through the course. So you see this module, which is week 1. It says week 1.5, but it will open on October 4th. And so this is week 1 right here. And for this module, you guys will have to do the required attendance activity, which is a discussion forum. This is your first one. It's about introducing yourself to your classmates, etc., etc. And then you guys will have basically the required attendance email activity, which is the one that I just told you about. You need to email me by October 6th. And then because students forget, I actually put it in writing here. You have to access these labs through this link right here. So when you click on it, it will take you to this tab, and this tab then will take you to the actual lab on the Hayden McNeil platform. But you have to access the lab through this lab. Now for the quizzes, let's go back to modules. So you notice the quizzes for the first 6 weeks. So you go to like all the way to the first 5 weeks actually. The quizzes and the exams are due every Wednesday and every Saturday because it's a short course. You're gonna have work due every Wednesday and every Saturday. So that's about 4th day for each one, which means as you guys looking here, for example, on week 2. You got the material, and then you have exam number 1, which is due basically in 4 days. And then if you guys look, let me actually show you a better example. For example, week, and I'm going to have to change this name. These names are a little bit messed up, but this actually will be here week 3 from October 11 to October 14. And then this will be week 3.5 from October 14 to October 17. So you see, once the quiz is due on October 14, the same day the next assessment opens. Now, for quizzes, you can actually click on them, you can print them, you can actually work and answer the questions while looking at the textbook. These are comprehension questions, so I'm going to tell you right now, you will not get straight answers, but you will get the information to put 2 and 2 together to get the answer to these questions. Exams are a little bit different. For exams, I recommend that you study like if you were studying to take a face-to-face exam at a classroom, because once you click on them, and you can still click any day during that 4-day period, but once you click on it, you only had 90 minutes to complete a 50 questions exam. And so while you may look at maybe 1 or 2 or 3 items that you may have forgotten while studying, you will not have the time to look for the answer to every single question. Trust me, Students have tried it before. And what will happen is that at the end of the 90 minutes, the exam will self-submit, which with whatever you answer. If you are missing questions, it will submit with those missing questions. So in order for you to perform well on that exam, I recommend that you study like if you were studying for a face-to-face exam, okay? Um, Other than that, I think everything else is pretty well self-explanatory. I explained to you about the test book. I explained to you about the lab platform. On the syllabus, if you guys go back to the syllabus, it's very important that you notice it says you have to complete these labs in order to get a credit for this course, because that's what makes it different from the VSC 1005 and BSC 1005C is that the one with the C has the lab component. So in here it states really clearly, if you guys look in here, it says you must have to complete at least 80% of labs in order to get a credit for this course. It's a 4-credit course instead of a 3-credit course, and it is because of the lab component to it. Make sure that you also know that to keep track of when what is due. This is your schedule. This is the official schedule of when things are due. I mean, they are on the modules, but I suggest that you always actually look at this. I myself every week look at this when I send you those reminder emails, and I will be sending you every Sunday emails letting you know this is what you are going to be learning this week, and reminding you that you had to do basically the discussion forums, because discussion forums are not every week, but there are some topics that I think they need to be further discussed by you guys. And so I will come up and remind you this week you guys have the discussion forums due. And actually, you will see on the syllabus also the discussion forums. This syllabus actually, I need to, by the time you guys take a look and you receive it, it'll have the discussion forums in there. I just noticed that I'm missing 2 things. I need to update the numbers on the week on the modules and this, but just to let you know. And I think this is it, guys. You know, it is once again 10-week course. It goes by pretty fast. The first 5 weeks is going to be a little bit of a challenge because you're going to have a lot of work. Work is due Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I include you will have either a lab and a quiz and possibly a discussion forum due on a Wednesday, and then you will have an exam and a lab due on a Saturday. So you guys need to stay on top of your game in order to be successful. Email is the best way to communicate with me. Do not hesitate to do that at any time. I should reply any emails within 24 hours or much less, since I have the email connected to my iPhone. Well, once again, welcome. I am really excited to get started teaching you biology. I am really hoping that you guys have a positive experience. And once again, you will always see this at the end of my emails. Do not hesitate to email me back with any questions and or concerns. We'll talk. I'll give you more information during this first week as things progress. Bye-bye.